I'll go ahead and get started. Welcome everyone to the 5th year for the Deaf Visual Arts Festival wrap-up party. And the wrap-up party, the purpose is to have the conclusion of the festival that's been happening for this year. We do many things. We have a lot of things to celebrate. We provide a lot of awards, and this year has been one of the biggest festivals in the 5-year history since we've been putting these on. We had 24,247 people that have visited the Deaf Visual Arts Festival website this year. And that is a milestone for us for this year. Also, we had 37 artist submissions. They provided applications for booths. We were only able to pick 30. We had 36 that were set up. With the limited space, we could only hold 30. And the artist displayed their booth, all of their artworks, and we averaged 2,560 people that visited each of those 30 artist booths. That's amazing. So we're very appreciative of that. We have 21 different activities during this festival. During the entire month, 21 different activities. 12 of those were chats with the filmmakers. We had 2 panel discussions. We had 2 ASL tours, one in the museums. And then we had 7, or let me think, wait a second, 3 artists that provided presentations. And then this is the final wrap-up event. So it's been a busy, busy week, and I want to thank everyone for being involved. We also had 41 films that were submitted. Unfortunately, we had to limit it to 25. So we asked the judges to screen and pick the top 25 films to be put on towards the festival. 41 submissions is a record for this festival. Also, we had 245 film goers, meaning that's the number of people that viewed it and then voted. And that's a 35% increase over last year's film viewers. So, I mean, this has just been such an amazing month for us. There's been so many activities taking place. So many people were involved. It's mind-blowing if you think about everything that happened this month. So through the event tonight, we will be announcing 8 different awards: Emerging Artist, Best Booth, Best of Show, Documentary Short, Documentary Feature, Narrative Short, Narrative Feature, Audience Choice Award. We have 3 artists and 5 of the movies. I always wrap up this by inviting performers or someone to come and provide entertainment for us while we're giving out the awards. So I am so pleased to have the Visual Vernacular Underground for today. That's an amazing group of people. So I would like to go ahead and invite them to turn on their cameras. Justin Perez and Joel Ortiz. Please turn your cameras on. Justin, are you there? Joel, are you there? Welcome to the wrap-up party. So pleased to have you here.
All right, I'm glad to be here.
I'm going to shut my video off and you two can go ahead and take over. Let me figure out how to do that. Okay, it's yours.
Okay, I just want to make sure that you can see me clearly.
Are we
Yes,
ready?
This is Justin here.
Awesome.
Great.
Okay, we passed the test. This is Joel.
Okay, and now this is Justin speaking. And here's my sign.
And my name is Joel. My sign name is like this. Awesome. Thank you.
Great, great,
Great
great,
to
great.
meet all of you.
I would like to thank Deaf Inc. I'd like to also thank the interpreters as well as the audience and all of you guys for joining us here today. Yes, for this storytelling event. We want to make sure that you're ready. So yeah, if you have your popcorn and everything and your drink beside you, then we can get to it. Yeah, with our stories.
Definitely. Yes. We need to, I forgot to bring candy and everything to watch during the
Right.
performance.
And so, yes, we have a story for visual vernacular. We're signed at VV Underground. And it's titled Subway. Taking things underground. And so with visual vernacular, we're going to tell the story. We're going to use ASL, and we're also going to use gestures as well as mime. We'll use classifiers, 3D, motion, effects, just a variety of different ways all together to provide a movie, as well as slow motion. And so we want to make it try to come alive for you. We want you to feel like you're coming inside our production. We want to pull you in. And I know for some people, this is a new experience. So maybe you have to dust off the cobwebs, but we want you to pay attention and join in.
Now we're going to be doing like poetry, storytelling. All of this is visual, so you should be able to understand it. So the important thing is emphasis on the visual, okay?
And I just want to expand a little bit on visual vernacular. I don't know if it's what do you think of when you hear that word? That it's a branding, actually.
Like Bernard Bragg.
Oh, Bernard Bragg. He was an artist, and he created the term. Now he passed away, but we brought the term back to use. And we miss him terribly, yes. I hope that you enjoy this movie. We have another one after this as well.
All right. Now we'll watch them all the way through and you'll have an idea of the year that we've experienced, plus the final celebration at the end, right?
Right. Okay, so now we won't delay. We'll go ahead and get started.
Okay, I'm excited. I can't wait to see the actual performances that they're going to be showing to us later on. So, okay, let's get back to the presentation. So this award, I said the next one, but I meant the first one that we're going to be announcing tonight, is for the short documentary film. So let me explain a little bit about the award first. The short documentary means it needs to be 40 minutes or less. If it's 40 minutes or more, it becomes a featured film. So we'll hold that for later on. So short films, a short documentary. And by documentary, we mean it could be real life, it could be investigational, it could be facts, it could be interviewings, true stories, that sort of thing. That's what makes it a documentary. So the judges looked at all of them and they chose the top 3 short documentary films, and the top 3 are all right. So The Talking Ear, What's Wrong with Raymond, and A Sonic Pulse. And it was tough. If you didn't win, continue to be involved in the festival. So out of those 3, they were all very, very good films. But the winner for the short documentary film is A Sonic Pulse. So congratulations to the group that created that film, the filmmaker, the director, the producer, everyone that was involved in that. Congratulations to you all. I will be mailing you the award. All right. Now I'm ready to turn it back over to Visual Vernacular Underground. Justin saying congratulations, and Joel saying yes, you too.
Yes.
Justin said, I'd like to go ahead and recap a little bit what we've been busy doing for the entire year with Visual Vernacular. You might see some familiar faces. So let me show you a little bit of clips. We're going to be throwing some things out, and it'll also give you some ideas. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay. I guess I'll go ahead and hit play or show this. Jill saying, yes, that's such great memories. We've done so many things during the year, and it's such a variety. Everyone is such individual and so creative with everything that they do, their artistry, their scripts, their style. It all comes across in everything that's been done. I've enjoyed this entire year of creating with them and learning from one another. We learned how to create things together and how to do a live performance like that. Oh, it's just been amazing. And interpreters had to learn how to do it because we had such a variety of people that are involved. It was such a wonderful opportunity for everyone to learn and how to apply that within their performances. Anytime they come to the stage, whether it's for a skit or just a mime or anything, we developed poetry, dance, everything has been involved with it. We also did the ABC stories where you create a story. Justin saying comedy, and Joel said, yes, definitely. I mean, it's such a variety. And Justin said, yes, comedy definitely was involved. And Joel said, what's good about that is just to get the word out and let everyone realize that this is available. And I'm sure it's just going to thrive as the future goes on. And I want everyone to realize it's available, and the next generation can also learn and just continue to pass it on and have the art and the culture and let our culture remain strong. It's really, it's just amazing. And Justin said, yes, I'd like to add about visual vernacular underground, the stories and how fast we can throw things out there. One of the most important things to remember is that we don't judge each other. We don't say, oh my gosh, that was wrong. There's nothing wrong. It's creativity. It's expressing yourself so everyone can be themselves and do whatever they want to do. Show your style. Everybody's unique. Everyone is different. We're just sharing information and being creative together. So we do not judge each other. We were established because we saw deaf individuals out there throughout the world. Other countries had their own groups, but America didn't have one. And so we were disappointed, and that's why we decided to establish it here in America so that deaf individuals would have a safe space to create and perform together. Joel said, yep, that's definitely. And Tony said, can old people like me join? Could I do it too? And Joel said, definitely. Justin said, oh, of course. You know, it doesn't matter if you're a little kid, a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old, 5-year-old, anyone, from little bitty kids to old people that have to use a cane. And Joel said, most definitely. We will be opening it to international eventually. We're going to invite other one from any other country around the world, because we'd like to see how they use their gestures and their art and their creativity. And Tony said, oh my gosh, exciting times are in the future. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Yes, I can't wait to see the live performances. But right now, I would like to thank the people who participated in all of the workshops. I have their names listed. Wonderful people who were so willing to help. The cooperation with the museum, with the different organizations, the theater, deaf theater groups all over the United States, Deaf Art Regency. They were so wonderful. Various artists from all over, even different countries participated. Many, many thanks. Now I want to give you a few moments to look over the names that are displayed. All right, now it's time for our next award. The award is for a feature documentary. Like I said before, a feature means more than for a few minutes. And all the research and everything that was put into it. And whoever won this award is The Silent Chaos. Really, that documentary was so awesome. It was about deaf people in the African countries that were forced to join the military as very small young children. They were forced to join the military, to participate in the military. And the story was very well told, fabulous, very powerful. I would encourage you to watch that if you can find it in another place. It was awesome. So back to Justin. All right, back to me, right? This is Justin. Okay, great, I'm back. So I'm going to be telling a story. And the story is Air Force. The story is about a pilot who gets into his plane, flies around, and I'll expand on that. But I'm going to use gestures. The interpreter is not going to speak. They're turning off their voice, and then you just watch. And I'll be using gestures in my story. All right, thank you.
Tony saying, oh my gosh, the motion that was involved in that. Oh my gosh, it's making me add some crackers because I got motion sickness from all that. I have to settle down my stomach. What a great performance. Thank you, Justin.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow, that was a wonderful performance. Excuse me, just grabbed a bite. Okay. So the next award the Emerging Artist Award. Our festival committee felt that giving the awards to many older artists who've had like more than 5 years experience or many, many years of experience in understanding audiences. And we thought about the younger newcomers, the emerging artists. We wanted to focus more on them, the emerging artists. So that's why we created this award. The judges counted, and altogether, we've chose the top 3 emerging artists. These are the top 3. Oh, 3 wonderful young emerging artists. We look forward to their futures, to see what the individual artists, how they grow and what their future production is. Unfortunately, we only can announce one winner of the award. And the winner is Daxter Slater, our winner of the Emerging Artist Award. He's a wonderful artist and designer. We look forward to his future as we like to see his future work. And we'll be giving that award to Daxter. All right, back to Visual Vernacular Underground.
Hello, I'm back. Yes. Okay, you guys ready? Are you able to see me clearly on the screen? Okay, great. Okay, the title of this next kit is Golf. And I know you think you know golf, I know. But, you know, again, we're going to add the gestures and we're going to expand on it and everything. And we're going to show the action. Of golf. And I just want to let you know that this was a time when we got a hole in one. Yay, wow, yes. Do you golf? Yes, I do. That's right. Yes, I do golf. I love it. I love it. Did you see all of the visuals that I added? Yeah, I tried to explain it all so that you can really get the feel of the golf culture.
How many times did you get a hole in one? Tony's asking. I've gotten two in my life.
Ah, I
I'm
was
not
just lucky though. Okay, I'll turn this off. All right. All right. So our next category is one of the most valuable parts of the festival. Oh, but first I want to talk to you about Deaf Inc., how they set up like personal communication access, but they also had a PGA and they had a sign principle of communication. They had a sign video with captions and interpreters provided. So now with that being said, I want to share with you a special thanks to the communications team for providing access for this festival. It's been an amazing group of people. And I just want to take a moment to show you the names and ask you to take a look at those. Again, a very special thank you for the communication access that's provided. And so now our next award, Short Narrative Award. Again, remember now, short narrative, that's like 15 minutes or less, 40 minutes or less, I'm sorry. They're fictional stories, they're movies, etc. And there were a lot of short narratives provided to the festival. Many, many wonderful videos. We were just really lucky. But we could only pick, again, the top 3. And they are so yeah, it was just really hard narrowing it down to 3. You just really had to consider so many things, everything that goes into making movies. But these are short movies, keep in mind. 15 minutes, 40 minutes. Yeah, it doesn't have to be an hour and a half or anything like that. It doesn't have to be, there's no requirement for that. And we're lucky because they each deserve a reward, actually. But the winner is Feeling Through. Congratulations to everyone involved. everyone involved in making this movie. Yes. The actors, the directors, everyone. Yes. Thank you so much for that short movie. It was wonderful. And there were also deafblind actors involved. Yes, it was wonderful. It was actually mind-blowing. Yes. Really touched my heart. Yeah. Because you don't really see that. And so we're going to give it back to Video Vernacular Underground. Okay, now to you, Justin. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna sign this gift. I'm gonna ask you if you can guess what this is. My next story. It is an arcade game. If you can guess it, I want you to put it in the chat for me, okay? The name of the game. Okay, you ready?
Great
That's
job. Let's
it,
give them a
yes.
round of applause. Let's see what people guessed.
That's right, Pac-Man.
Yes. Yep, I see that. Kiki
Yes.
guessed it.
Thank you so much. Oh,
I did have a question. Do you want to do Donkey Kong next time? I'd love to see Donkey Kong. That's my favorite
absolutely.
game growing up.
Sure. Let me think about that one.
Okay.
Yes.
See you in a bit, Justin. All right, so we're going to move on to the next award. And this is for the featured narrative film. So this had to be 40 minutes or more. It had to be a story. And the winner of the award for this year is, let's give him a big round of applause for what? And that was a very funny show. It was amazing to watch. It was a very great film. And thank you to everyone that was involved in that. What a great, great job. I think I saw Paul that's here with us tonight. So I want to thank you and congratulate you for Paul Marcier. All right, let's see. Let me see if I can get this turned off. Okay, back to Visual Vernacular Underground. Joel, okay? Joel saying congratulations to the winner. All right, so I'm going to do a skit and it's going to be about water flow. And in case you're wondering what that means, it's going to be a story about how rivers, oceans, streams all come together. So you'll see water flowing. And here we go. Wow, that was amazing. I wasn't sure how you were going to do it, how you were going to make water flow like that. So, oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Yeah, the different perspectives. Plus, I gave some poetry. I put like a romantic theme to that.
You sure did. What an awesome job. Yeah, so I'm hoping that I would never have to show my girlfriend this. Wonderful job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now we're going to move on to the next award. I would like to take a little bit of time first to recognize the people that worked hard behind the scenes. This is a list of all the group of people that were maybe coordinating interpreters, scheduling them, looking and finding interpreters, especially during this time where there's definitely an interpreter shortage throughout the country. So they scrambled to get these assignments all covered with interpreters. Also the judges for the film festival and for the artist booths. We had some of them that worked closely with me for the grant writing so that we could collect money to support this festival so that we could put this event off. This is an amazing team of people. I couldn't do it without them. So I wanted to give you a moment to read all of the names on the list. All right, we will move on to the next award. And this is for the Best Booth Award. The award goes to the artist that had the best collection of art overall. Each artist was asked to submit 9 pictures of their favorite or their choice art to kind of make it on their profile for their booth. So they would have 9 pictures to represent their booth. If you have not taken a chance to look at those exhibits, the booths, so please go to the booths and take a look at that. There's 30 artists and the artwork is just wonderful. It's so incredible. So I do encourage you to take a look. The judges counted and chose the top 10 out of those 30 booths. And really, I know we have 3, but I mean, there were so many. It was really hard to make a choice. The judges all said that they wish they could recognize all 30 booths, but unfortunately we could not. We had to go down and we had to eliminate it and move it down to the top 3, and they are listed here. And as you can see, their artwork, oh my gosh, they're all so amazing. It was almost impossible. I would not have wanted to be in the shoes of the judges to have to pick one winner out of all of those booths. But unfortunately, we had to pick one. And so this year's winner for the Best Booth Award is, uh-oh, wait for it. There you go. Jeffrey Steffen Jr. Congratulations, Jeffrey. I will be mailing the award to him later on. It's just been such an incredible event. Now I will turn it over to Visual Vernacular Underground. Take it away. here I am coming underground. I'm opening up the wall so you can see my performance. All right. Congratulations to the booth winner. That's awesome. Now, my next performance will be, I don't know if you know the book called Animorphs. That was an old book that was printed a long time ago, and it's how people morph into animals. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to become 4 different animals. Here I go. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. How many animals were you? 4 or 5?
4, yes. It was a dolphin. Well, I was
You were
the
a dolphin,
person at
right?
first running.
Right, right. Okay.
And then at the very end, I became human again. So thank you all. See you later.
Thank you. Awesome. That was so wonderful. Next, the next award Best of Show. The one single piece of artwork, the specific one piece of art the best of show. You know, all, not just everything, but this is like the highest points that this one piece got. Again, I don't want to have to announce just one winner because there were so many that were so great. Maybe this one. No, I'm teasing. We had the top three. These were the top three. Awesome. Again, I would like to say there were so many artwork that was, so many artists were phenomenal. We'd like to recognize them all. We had to pick the final three, and the winner is Jennifer Tandock. Congratulations for Best of Show. I'll be mailing the award out to you. Her artwork was extremely detailed and very large pieces of art, very beautiful. So much detail was involved in her creations. I admit I had to buy a copy of her work as well. It's fabulous. Next, I'm going to turn it back to Visual Vernacular Underground. Let me find, let's find, hold on. The interpreter has lost the video.
Now I have another story, and this skit is going to be about a lifeguard. And what happens in this event, you're going to see what it looks like. And here we go.
Yes, that's it. Mhm. Thank you.
That was a wonderful. Thank you for kind of pulling us in there. I
Well,
appreciate
thank
that,
you.
Joni
Thank you
saying.
very much. Yes.
Could you do that for an hour and a half, you think?
I think I could. I think you can. I think you can. Yeah.
Ooh. Could you do that for all night? I don't know. I guess that would be interesting to see. But thank you, Joel. I appreciate it.
Very good. Thank you.
The audience choice was for a movie. People who entered the film festival and enjoyed watching the different videos, and the audience picked the best one that they chose. The panelists were not involved. The people who chose this were just out of the, they were not on the Deaf Inc. committee. They just were audience members who voted. The competition was thick. There was very close competition. We had to pick the top 3 votes for the Audience Choice Awards are as follows. All 3 were excellent. And unfortunately, only one could be chosen for the Audience Choice Award. And the winner is congratulations to what? And again, this was the Audience Choice Award. Wow. Congratulations to all who were involved, the committee, the people who were involved in the producers, the filmmakers, the director, actors. Congratulations, congratulations. And then we'll go back to the awards. Of course, I cannot leave without recognizing the many, many organizations that made this Deaf Festival possible. Without them, this event could not be possible. Deaf Inc., the Missouri Arts Council, MCDHH, the Missouri Commission for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing, RIT, NTID, the top tier sponsor, well, they were one of the top tier sponsors. Thank you for those 4. The next level, tier 2 sponsors were Gallaudet University, CSD, Communication Services for the Deaf, and Sorensen Video Relay Service. They were all tier 2 sponsored. Tier 3 sponsors were Convo Relay, Compre Arts and Museum of St. Louis, and Welford Lane Kemper Art Museum of Washington University in St. Louis as well. All of those sponsors, we thank you so much for your enthusiasm, your partnership, your relationship, the sponsorship, either in person or financially, monetarily, logistics, everything. Many, many thanks. So we're going to close, we have a special event, special performance with Visual Vernacular Underground. I'll let them explain what's next. But before I go, all of the participants who are involved in the films, the artwork, all of the festival in general, the workshops, communication access, people behind the scenes, we could not do it without all of you. Thank you so much for your involvement and your support. We really appreciate it. And now, VVU.
Oh goodness, here they go. I'll join a
right.
little bit after the performance is done, Tony's
Good, very
saying.
good,
Okay,
perfect, okay.
I'll wait till you
Sure.
get done. Call me back when you're done.
All righty.
No problem. Okay, so we're going back and forth. Did you enjoy watching all of those performances?
Oh, yes, that last one.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Special Audience Award. Well, go ahead and type in the chat what you would like for us to improv, okay? Just go ahead. Come on. Then go. Challenging. 10, 15. Okay. Mermaid. Ah, that's sweet. Okay. More. Haunted house.
Oh,
Oh, it's perfect for Halloween. That's coming up soon.
yeah. Yeah, Friday's October 1st.
Hummingbird. All right. Back to the Future. Ah, yes. All right. Pick one.
Let me think.
Haunted house. Okay. You ready? Haunted house, spirits, monsters, masks, all of it. Okay, here we go.
Sure, all right.
All right. Okay, Joel, I'm up. All right.
We'll do rock, paper, scissors. You won.
I'm thinking. Haunted house. Okay. All right, all right.
Let's give them a big round of applause. Oh my
I hope
gosh.
you all enjoyed that.
I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight thanks to you. I'm going to have nightmares. I am thrilled that you were involved. That's one of my favorite horror movies. Oh my gosh, it was so visual. Whoa, I'm going to have nightmares for sure. Y'all are amazing. Incredible, incredible. Champ. Thank you for being involved in the Deaf Visual Arts Festival wrap-up party. I can thank you for joining us.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for inviting us. And audience, thank you so much too. And we also want to thank our interpreters. Yes. We know that we were challenging our interpreters tonight with all the different roles and everything. So thank you.
Yes, I have to tell them they have to voice every time. Next time I'm going to
Definitely
make them
challenging.
voice the actual performances. They're not going to be able to just sit there.
Good. Yes.
Joel's saying thank you everything for being involved and letting us share our deaf culture and art and creativity with you. I really appreciate it. And Tony saying, yes, that's definitely art.
Oh, yes. And thank you so much for everything that you've done for the deaf culture and this event. We appreciate you.
And Tony saying, yeah, someday maybe we'll get together in person and
Yeah,
actually
one day,
see each other.
Tony.
That would be
Maybe
great.
you'll be doing something on visual vernacular one day. Yeah. Maybe a challenge.
Okay. Okay. Well, good
All right, well,
night,
thank you.
everyone. Have
Good
a
night,
wonderful
everyone.
night.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it. As his on, so you can't see mine. Okay, there we go.
Sorry. No problem.
And so Joel is saying, yeah, if you like more of visual vernacular underground, you can see us on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. Yeah, you can definitely watch us on the internet as well. So yes, definitely look us up, view, enjoy. We hope that you will follow us or add us. Thank you so much and have a good night.
Again,
And Tony's saying, yes, thank you for being involved with the Deaf Visual Arts Festival. We really appreciate it. Keep it up, and we'd love to see you in the years to come. So follow Deaf Inc. on Facebook. We have Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook. So we'll have future events listed in those places on social media. So thank you all. Have a wonderful evening. Take care.
Justin
Good night,
saying good
everyone.
night. Good night.